I've did a few times.
I never got.
You got red U.
Yeah, I never got. I never got red marks on my papers. Yeah, I think my teacher just wiped their ass with them. Yeah, just like, this is what I think of your work. Yeah. So Mark, you just said your wife bought all the pens you don't like.
Yeah, she didn't know though.
How do you not sit down and talk? Hold on. I know what pens you don't like. How does your wife not know what pens you don't like?
I don't know. We don't have these type of pens in the house.
You do now.
We do now.
Yeah.
She's going to take them to work.
Yeah. And then you said not only is it the bad pen, she got the bad color ink. She got blue.
But it doesn't matter because I have so many pens at work. I'll just bring a bunch home from work.
But why do you not like blue?
No, I don't. It's not really. I don't know.
No, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I mean, why?
I don't dislike blue.
Okay.
I would prefer black or red.
Really? You would rather have
or
red?
Orange.
No, you wouldn't. Mm-hmm. Orange would never show up on anything. It'd be impossible to see.
Mm-hmm. Like Ted's golf ball.
Oh God, that is. Yep. It's so funny. He's switching back and forth. Usually it's a colored golf ball, right? Orange or red or some stupid color. Yeah. Yellow.
Green.
And then I'm walking around and I walk right past Teddy's ball because it's white and I have no idea. And he's like, "That's my ball right there." I go, "Oh fuck." I'm like, "Just go back to using shitty colored golf balls." I don't understand why you switched.
I'm losing them at a pretty good clip. Every colored ball I've had, I've done something dumb and
I've given you a billion of them.
Yeah, I give you like 2 every other time we go.
Yeah,
I gave you 2 Pro V ones, green ones.
Yeah, still.
Ernie L's, like Ernie L's that hits.
I just can't bear losing a good golf. So there's a few holes I was playing bad. I knew I was going to probably lose a ball, but then I think it was the fourth hole. Yeah, I blasted. Yeah, I took a brand new orange ball for the first time, and of course I nuked it into the water immediately. So that was I hated that.
It's sometimes it's
third
almost
hole,
like
yeah.
If I believed in God, this would be a lot easier for me to fathom, because if I believe in God, then I would figure that God is doing nothing on Sunday afternoon when we're playing golf, and he just go out there and he's just watching from up there. He goes. And a bunch of people are with him. He goes, God, what are you going to do today? You going to watch football? He goes, no. He goes, I'm going to fuck with Ted just a little bit. Every time he takes out a nice colored golf ball, I'm just going to go ahead and no matter how he hits it, I'm going to make it go in the water or in the woods or something like that. And that's what he's doing on that day.
Yeah.
Right? And so instead of like after
the
Dallas Cowboys win, right? The Cowboys go, oh, I want to thank God. And God's just doing this. This one I stepped back from. I was really just fucking with Ted this whole time.
Well, he's more worried about guys scoring touchdowns and curing cancer and world hunger and all that stuff anyway, so he's got to press priorities.
Well, there's nothing to it. I mean, once cancer is cured, bam, it's over.
They don't need him anymore.
He can fuck with somebody's game every single day. That's really a lot more fun.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that
would be kind of funny.
Honestly, this is why I couldn't be God. Because I would get into the minutia rather than being like, oh, I'm just going to create this perfect place and everybody's going to be pretty happy and I can just stop all this, bad stuff. Instead, I would just individually
just torment some nobody mid-handicap golfer.
Yeah. I would torment. Yeah, you know what? That would actually be a lot. I'll tell you what. Being able to do that.
No, you know what the best would be? I got to figure it out. So the best would be a guy who just figured it out. He played the last 3 rounds really solid, but he really this is the most important thing coming up. He really needs this one, and his game completely deserts him right when he needs it the most. It just leaves.
Who are you talking about?
God.
Yeah, if you have the control over somebody, just like
is he on a tour now?
Hey, Scotty Scheffler.
In a way.
No, I mean, wouldn't that be great? You're like, if you're God, you just go, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the Cleveland Browns win all of their games. Then I'm going to make them win the first 2 playoff games. And then when they have a chance to win the Super Bowl, I'm going to make them lose 70-0. Yeah, just like no chance. I want every Cleveland from the kickoff to the end. I want Cleveland Browns fans ready to commit suicide instantaneously because they never had a chance to win.
Well, didn't that happen with the Chargers versus the Cowboys, or didn't the Chargers versus San Francisco? Didn't they lose 55-10 or something? Yeah, so that actually happened in real life.
So wait, God does do that.
Stan Humphrey,
was
quarterback.
Well, you know what? That might have just been that they sucked. It could have possibly just been that they sucked.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do this early so people can hear it. I think sometimes I wait and people don't ever get to hear this. If you enjoy this episode, if you learned something today, please consider following the show, subscribing to your favorite podcast platform, or leaving a 5-star review. This helps the podcast more than I can say, and this allows us to reach more and more people, and that would mean the world to us. Visit us at our website at voteforted.com. That's FORE. Or just Google the Real Three Idiots podcast. And by the way, guys, this, in case you guys didn't know, is the Real Three Idiots podcast. And I bet you didn't know that today is Mickey Mouse's birthday.
Oh, wow. How old is he, she, it?
Mickey was invented in 1927.
Wow. When was Disney World? When was Disney World founded? Was it the same time or was that after?
I think Disneyland was first in the 50s.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 50s.
Or 60s.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And then Disney World.
Yeah, the Florida one first, right? That's Disneyland.
No, Disney World is
California.
Florida. Disneyland's
The
Florida.
California one was first?
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's Anaheim. Yeah, I've never been
Really?
there. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah.
I always assumed it was because it's in California.
Everybody I know has gone to Disneyland. Very few people I know have gone to Disney World.
I've been to Disney World a bunch.
I've never been to the California one.
I've never been to California.
Which one is Disney World is Florida?
Yeah,
I'm
Florida.
fucking this up.
Yeah.
Everyone I know
It's going to be Disney World.
has been to Disney World.
Not Disneyland.
I don't know many people that have been to Disneyland. But then again, that's probably a West Coast thing. We're hanging out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to
Go to Anaheim, yeah.
Yeah, and I heard it's way better because Florida has no rules. Yeah, I mean, except for the rules that they have. Yeah, about vaccinations. And
Yeah,
shit like
Disney
that.
in California opened in 55, and then World opened in 71.
Wow, no way.
Yes, way.
Do you know how many acres Disney World is?
It says right here, 3.
Yep.
Wow. It's amazing.
3.
Size of your backyard.
1.5. It's just a little bit bigger than one city block. Not this massive thing with all this crazy shit.
I think it's like 300 plus. It's probably more than that, like 300.
I don't know. Didn't they?
500 acres.
And they expanded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they expanded like 8-10 years ago.
Well, I guess it's funny. I read this the other day. They were talking about like when Walt Disney pitched it, like to get the land, and I guess he got turned down by multiple lenders, like dozens and dozens of lenders. Because he pitched the idea to Disney World. Hey, this is my vision, and of course everyone thought it was silly until it wasn't. So
Wait, how big do you think it is, Ted?
I'm gonna say it's probably over 400 acres.
No,
27,000 acres.
Okay, my bad.
43 square miles.
I was going to say 26,500. Wow. How many square miles?
43.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But that's including a lot. All 4 theme parks, Epcot,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom, plus Magic Kingdom. And then the water parks, and then the hotels, and then the shopping district, and then golf courses, campgrounds.
Dude,
Oh, okay.
it's I'm
ESPN
telling you, man.
complex where they played the NBA when they were in COVID.
Yeah, they played there. Yeah, and then they got that race car thing. I got to be honest with you. I really want to get in a race car and go like 200 miles an hour. I just want to drive 200 miles an hour.
Actually, I would get a race car simulator to seem like I'm driving 200 miles an hour. See what the G-force is like with actually moving.
No,
that would be
so what you do is, I think they got a couple of different ways, but the one way where you go the fastest is you get in a car with a professional driver,
Yeah.
and you sit in the passenger seat,
Yeah.
and then he or she drives 200 miles an hour, and you just get to be like, fuck!
just for like a few seconds. That's all you really need, right? Yeah.
No, it's like for like 15, 20 minutes, I think,
Okay.
something like that.
And you obviously pay for you probably pay a
Yeah,
good
Ted, you
sum
pay.
of money. Yeah.
You pay money. It's
Yeah.
not free. Yeah.
Let's not get into the specifics of what I was collecting money for, okay? But remember when I said, Ted goes, "Oh, I'll take one of those and I'll pay for it." Remember that he declared, "Hey,
the secret super.
yeah, buy
things.
one for me, and then I'll pay for it."
Like you were gonna.
And now Pete jumped to Pete's like, "Oh, Mark, Ted will pay for one." Like, well, how else is he going to get one?
Well, it's just because if I just give me one, it sounds like I'm just asking. I'm just like cyber begging. Give it to me.
No, I like the concept that was like you volunteered it.
It was
like
just it was like an instinct.
Yeah, it
you
wasn't
know?
like something you had to do.
Yeah.
You just decided out of the kindness of your heart that you would.
You don't have to pay for it, Mark. I will pay for
Yeah.
it because it's mine. You're
Yeah.
getting, I'll
that
buy
thing
it.
you're getting for me.
Yeah.
I guess this time I'll pay for it. Yeah. Yeah. And
So I heard with this magic box, you get the you
my
get
God, you're
26 the U. I'm just kidding.
he was trying not to talk about the magic
I'm
box.
kidding.
No, he's secret. It's supposed to be secret. Ted.
I'm done. I'm done saying anything on the show.
So you're not going to talk. You're just going to sit
unbelievable.
there. Ted didn't get the. Well, he didn't listen, so he didn't get the clue as to the fact that we were not necessarily saying.
I didn't even bring it up.
Yeah. I mean, you know what?
You're right. No, that's why I said I'm not going to say anything anymore.
It could be a magic box of happiness. I don't know.
Like a genie, like a genie.
It's a fucking Jack in a box with a big fist that's going to fucking hit you in the face like a cartoon.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
what you're getting.
Okay, speaking of Jack in the Box,
Yeah.
and this is
when's the last
this
time you
is-
ate a Jack in the Box?
Oh God! In Arizona, I had those terrible tacos.
Oh, the
The ones we
tacos.
got
Those
sick
are
on in the airport.
God, so
Yeah, that Brian made us eat Jack in the Box tacos.
Wait, is that the one that it just was so greasy
Yeah,
that
I
it
picked
just
it up.
fell
The bottom fell out. It was just the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Jack in the Box tacos.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We hadn't been.
hungover?
This is got to be 10 years ago. We were in Arizona. We're coming home from our flight, and Brian's like, we got to stop at Jack in the Box, and we got a couple extra minutes. So we stopped. And he goes, we got to get tacos, and everybody buys like 4 tacos.
Wait, and this
Brian
is
buys
before you
like
get on
7.
a plane.
Yeah, before we get on a plane.
That's
Brian buys like 7 tacos. Okay, then
he's growing. He's a grown boy.
the first one, the bottom fell out of the first one. I just left it. We gave them all to him. He must have had. We probably bought 4 or 5. He must have ended up eating 10 of those things. Guess where he was the entire flight?
Yeah.
In the toilet.
Yeah.
With piss feet because of
In the lavatory.
because of
The
somebody
lavatory.
peeing on the floor.
Lavatory.
Well, I mean, think about this logically. Just wouldn't it make sense? Like you're on a plane, you're in a restricted area, you're in a fixed position for at least 3-4 hours, and the last thing you want is like
Jack in
something
the Box.
greasy that's going to give you gas and diarrhea, and you can't move from this like fixed position,
But
especially
you
if you're
ate
in the
it.
middle.
You
seat.
ate it too, or no?
No, as soon as I picked up the first one,
Good.
like I said, it literally was so greasy. I picked up the first one, like by the sides of the hard taco shell, and the bottom, it just went like this one. It just fell out, and I'm like, nope. And I pushed it away. So, and everybody else, I think they bought 2. I think we all bought 2, and Brian bought like 4. And then everybody, after mine did that, Mick and John were like, nope. We all pushed it away, and Brian ate all of them.
Well,
Oh my
here's
God,
the worst.
he's a maniac.
The worst part is
Oh yeah, and he paid for it.
the worst part
severely.
is why would there even be tacos on a hamburger restaurant's menu?
Yeah,
That's a red flag.
I mean, that's it. I guess that was a. I mean, I don't really remember Jack in the Box when it was here, so I don't know why it was.
Was
a
it
big
here? Was
deal.
it here?
Oh yeah, it was here.
Oh, yeah,
There was
that's
one
right.
on Cicero. Yeah, where all the fast food places were up by
Okay.
6 Corners. Yeah, but I don't ever remember like going out of my way to eat there like it was special.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was up there.
No.
I'm almost sure it was up by 6
I have
Corners.
no idea.
We never had a Jack in a Box.
Oh yeah, we did. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You're a kid. You're way younger than I am.
I hung out at 6 Corners. There was never a Jack in a Box at 6 Corners.
I mean,
There's not. We don't have
okay,
one.
how old are you?
52.
Okay, I'm 58 and a half. And that means that by the time that Jack in the Box was gone,
no fucking
were starting to hang out there. I was already done hanging out there. I did. Here, in fact, everything you did, except the weird dildo stuff, I did before you. Yeah, everything. Just nothing with
Because
dildos.
it was a big deal when they just moved a Jack in the Box into the city like 7 or 8 years ago.
Mark, I'm telling you right now, there was a Jack in the Box. Anybody who's listening who's from Chicago knows that there was Jack in the Box.
Are there any current Jack in the Boxes in Chicago or the surrounding
think
suburbs?
so.
Yeah, no, there is. Yeah.
There is now?
Yeah.
You know what they have? So they have Sonic Burger. There's a Sonic Burger in Franklin, like off Manheim and Grand. And then remember Rally Burger? There was a Rally Burger like in the Jefferson Park area. That's long gone. But there was Rally Burger and Sonic
Yeah.
Burger.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Rally Burger.
I don't think I
exists
ever
anymore.
ate at a Rally Burger.
Did that Jack
Maybe
in a
once.
Box become a Burger King? Is that
think
the
so,
Burger
yeah.
King right there by Portage Theater?
I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. That's it then.
somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because there's a Burger King right there.
I
It's
think-
just before
I
6
think
Corners.
it was
It's
in
on
a
Milwaukee
different
Avenue.
spot, but
Yeah.
but yeah, it was right around in that area.
Yeah.
I don't think it became the Burger King. I really don't. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so back to my thing. Have you guys ever heard of something called M&M Custard, a fast food place?
No.
So okay, so this is weird. They read this article and it said Dairy Queen's biggest rival, M&M Custard, just declared bankruptcy, and they said that so I've seen Dairy Queen a million times. I've never heard of M&M Custard. But
Never heard of them, never seen them.
Somewhere somehow, in this area, in the Midwest, it's like the second biggest thing. Is actually right behind, or it was right behind Dairy Queen, and I've never heard of it. And now they're going out of business.
Never heard of them.
Yeah.
Never seen one. Never heard of them.
Never heard of it in my life.
Yep.
And Dairy Queens are everywhere around here, or they were. I mean, they're not quite as popular. But they made a big deal about this thing being so popular and like their rival. I'm like, well, that's a really shitty rival.
Is it like the Washington Generals versus the Harlem Globetrotters? They were the Washington Generals of
And
Sundays.
you know that of all the people that bought, like when they went to go see the Harlem Globetrotters, and everybody bought Harlem Globetrotter stuff, there was a core group of people that'd be like, I'm gonna go get me a Washington Generals jersey, because you know what, there's hardworking guys.
I don't think they sold that at Globetrotter games.
You couldn't get the loser
I
jerseys?
don't think they sold it. I went to a couple, but I was younger. But I don't remember seeing that, and I remember it being a a running gag. Or
That
a
you
joke.
couldn't buy
because
it?
technically they're all home games, right? The Globetrotters are always the home team, right? They're traveling from town to town, so I mean, you can't go to a Bulls game and buy, Detroit Pistons stuff.
What?
Yep.
They don't have. You're telling me they don't have other teams' stuff in their shop
At
somewhere?
the United Center?
I mean, not even like a little something.
No. Oh God, no.
Okay, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I never bought anything when I was at a Globetrotters.
They
game,
won
so.
a couple. I remember they won a couple of times. I think the record was like 0 and like 1 in like 99, but I think they did win a couple of
99,
times.
10, I think they lost like 800 times.
Okay, but they did win a couple of games.
Maybe 10. They might be if they won one time. That might be 1 and 10,050.
They did win.
Crazy
They
shit
did win
like
at least
that.
once or twice.
Yeah, and I think they're still doing that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these are just things I just don't do anymore. Let's just talk about the past, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to show 196, the past. All these things that
All right,
don't exist.
listen to this. The Washington Generals had a record well over 16,000 losses to the Globetrotters, with only 3 to 6 wins in their entire history. The most famous occurred in '71, when when New Jersey Red broke the Globetrotters' 2,495 game winning streak.
Wow.
So they're officially disbanded since 2015. The Washington Generals.
So who? Oh, do they play? Oh, do they play against each other now? The Globetrotters, like Globetrotter on Globetrotter.
I'm not sure. I'm not digging.
I
that
think it
deep
is. I
in-
think
I'm
it's
not
just
digging that deep into it.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I mean, it was always fun. I mean, we did it. I want to say 4 or 5 times. It was always a blast.
I'd love to be a player on the Washington Generals team that traveled with the Globetrotters. And hey, you know what? Yeah, I know
Pressure free.
I know you got your shtick. I get to shoot 3-pointers all day.
You just had to run around the one guy, chase after him.
He
and
puts the
stuff.
ball in his shirt and it was between his legs.
Curly. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and then here's something else. So I don't know where I saw this, and I think I was watching something. Have you guys ever heard the Church of Christ?
I mean, there's so many variations. I'm sure.
Right.
Maybe not the Church of Christ. But
Mark, ever heard of Church of Christ?
No.
Okay, so this is it just stood out to me as a weird thing. So they have something. They have some very strict beliefs, and I don't know how they were mentioning it, and I didn't really pay attention to 99% of it, but this one thing jumped out at me. One of their big things is they do not, and this is a hard rule. They do not allow musical instruments when they're doing their church stuff. All singing and everything else is done without musical instruments for one simple reason. No musical instrument is ever mentioned in the Bible.
So it's all a cappella.
All a cappella.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But that's why. Because
No harp? There wasn't a harp?
For the one,
not a harp in the Bible, huh?
no musical instrument.
Oboe? Flute?
An oboe.
There was a skin flute. I bet
So,
there was a skin flute.
so you believe 2,000 years ago or whatever, 20 some odd 2,000 or some odd years ago, when they were writing this thing up, there was oboes.
I'm going with harp. There's got to be a harp somewhere.
It was a harp. No, I think that's just a fake heaven thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure there's a drum or something.
No, Little Drummer Boy is a song. Yeah, I don't know where that fucking. You know what? And if the Church of Christ had their way, that little prick, he wouldn't be playing the fucking drums.
Speaking of churches, it's funny you brought this up. I just learned that in addition to many other things that members, female and or male, mostly female, but the rules apply to both. The Mormon Church, okay, Mormons.
I bet there's lots of rules.
There are lots of rules, and I was fascinated to hear that it is against their religion to drink coffee.
I'm out. Here, you know what? I'm
Coffee.
Who was it? Kramer, right? After they did the masturbation thing, and he came back 10 minutes later and slammed the money down. I'm out.
So for the life of me, I can't figure out why they can't drink coffee.
It's the devil's juice.
They could drink cranberry juice, right? Drink apple juice.
If I was gonna, you know what? If I was gonna arbitrarily get rid of something, I was in charge, I would get rid of something I don't like. Like immediately, I'd be like, carrot juice, no. Coffee, yes.
Beet juice?
Yeah, beat juice out.
And the women
He's
have to
drinking
wear
beet juice. Kill him.
the women have to wear special undergarments.
Like crotchless panties.
I don't know, like special underwear and stuff.
They got lots of wives, right? And they got lots of kids. So I'm guessing you'd need crotchless panties just to get that going as fast as humanly
No,
possible.
I don't think. Do they practice that?
Mormons? Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Don't
talking
they
about the
do
Mormons.
multiple wives? Isn't that what I'm
I think
thinking
polygamy is still legal in some parts of
In
Utah.
Utah, but is it the Mormon Church that does it, or is it? Is like
I think there's one sect.
Of it.
I
It's
think
a
there's one
sector of it,
sect of the Mormon church. Like
Yeah, 'cause it's not
You gotta be like,
Mormons.
I think it's called being super Mormon or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you can have.
Is there a religion I can warship that allows me to have multiple women at the same time, and it's cool. Yes, that's the one.
I
was
want
that
the
show
multiple
with- remember that
prostitutes
show
at
with,
once, not multiple wives.
That show with Bill Paxton on HBO.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we have 3 houses with 3 different wives.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he gets henpecked
yeah.
3 times.
It was that. You know, it's an amazing thing to even think that could be true somewhere where there's a guy, 3 wives, 3 houses right next to each other, and he spends, like the lead wife, you get, obviously the lead wife gets Friday, Saturday, because that's the crazy day, right? That's when you're doing all sorts of crazy shit. And then maybe Sunday he just gets to, like, I don't know, go sleep in a hotel just to get the fuck away from 3 different people.
So if he gets kicked out of one house, does he get to sleep in the couch of the other house?
That'd be
And if his wife throws all this stuff out the window on the front lawn, can he just bring it to the auxiliary house to kind of until things cool down, instead of putting it in storage?
I honestly, in my lifetime, and I watched that movie, I watched that show for like multiple seasons, but still, it doesn't seem like it could ever work in real life.
Well, what about guys who have harems in the Middle East? They obviously, but all the wives are like under one.
Yeah, but that's a power. That's more of a total power thing, right?
So when you have $1 trillion, you can
but you're completely and total. I mean, I guess maybe you're probably completely and totally in charge of the Mormon thing, but I mean, it's I don't know. That'd be tough, man.
Yeah,
it's just a way. It's always a device to me. It seems to me it's always a device of repression, like keeping people in check. In this case, like the Mormon Church, keeping the women in check. They're not allowed to work. They have to wear special undergarments. They have to, there's all these fucking rules. Yeah, it's so weird.
Same thing with Islam. I mean,
it's like the trad.
Can't leave the house.
Like
can't get an
trad,
education.
Well, like the trad wife, the traditional wife type role that's kind of coming back in some segments of the population.
I got some. I don't know what the fuck I get. I don't know what I click on my social media. That there is one of them has this person who's she's trad wife, whatever. And it is the most insane thing when she's, I don't know what it was doing, and she's just like, oh, we decided to switch. I don't even know what it was. It was like soap or something. So we decided to switch soap because Ronald wanted different soap. Yeah. So we switched soap, and I was like, that's it. So you just do whatever the fuck he says every single time for something as stupid as soap. Like, that's what he decided. Like, and then she sat down and she's talking about this. She's like, oh yeah, on our Wednesday evening meal, he told me what we're going to do, the new things we're going to do starting, tomorrow or whatever. And I was like, that's how it works.
I wasn't aware of like what that entailed.
This was just, I don't know what feed I got, but yeah, that was her thing. She was just fine. She goes, I like what he does. I'm fine with him setting the parameters.
If you're a willing participant, I wonder if she has a safe word in case something goes wrong, right? You have to have the safe word.
What would that word be?
Oatmeal. I'm just kidding.
No,
I don't know what it is.
What do you mean? How could she have a say in anything?
That was your trigger word, Ted.
No, it's like role play. It's like, and I'm sure
Ted gets those two confused.
No, I'm sure his trigger word is empty glass.
Yeah, so when she says oatmeal, he fucking goes ape shit.
I'm sure our nudist friend could fill us in on some details. But so people who are involved in like some hardcore role play, for say like BDSM or whatever, sadomasochism.
How is nudism and sadomasochism the same thing?
Maybe you're thinking about our guy that has the leather museum guy.
Yeah, maybe, whatever. But the point is, the point is, So long story short,
Father John.
If you're in like some
gay guys wearing leather or nudists,
so if you're in some hardcore consensual sexual relationship where it's like beyond like normal,
just nudist. I don't.
No, I'm not talking about nudist. Yeah,
besides the swinging part.
Right. Yeah. So, but there's usually like a safe word. So if someone goes too far, the other person says the safe word, and that's supposed to be
Are you explaining that to us?
Everyone knows what a safe word is.
What are you doing right now?
Well, some people don't know.
Hold on. No, I got this, Mark. Let me do this. All right. In case you're like 8 or 9 years old and you're listening for the first time, if two people are having really hardcore sex, and this is only for the 8-year-olds, don't worry, and one of them goes a little too far, a safe word makes the one person stop so they can still have fun and enjoy themselves.
I didn't know where you were going with this. I mean, you're going on and on, and I just realized that you're explaining to the world what a safe word is.
Because
this context.
Well, you got to remember, most of the world probably doesn't know what a safe word is. Just because we know what it is, we can't assume what our audience knows.
Yeah, but
it
makes for a stupid show if you have to explain everything.
Wait, so
our show's called The Real Three Idiots.
So we've got listeners in Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
No, it's with a T.
Turkmenistan.
Turkmenistan,
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So maybe in Turkmenistan they don't have safe words. So if you're in
A lot of
Turkmenistan
unsafe
and you
words.
know English, okay, there are words you should come up with beforehand so that no one gets an arm cut off or loses a toe or whatever, and it's during sex.
If we spent the whole show explaining things that we thought people in the far reaches of this podcast don't understand, we wouldn't be able to do the show.
Well, I mean, sometimes we want to just explain.
And Ted's trigger word is empty. I just remembered.
Empty glass.
Remember, it was empty. Empty is a trigger word.
Teddy,
I was trying to remember what it was.
Yeah, that's a good question. We should think of what our safe word is. Like what would
Ted,
be
we
your
don't
safe
have
word?
to. Whoa.
What is your
Okay,
safe word?
Well, you're looking at Matt asking.
Yeah, and now for
What is your
everybody
safe word?
who's
You just
not 8
explained what
years old,
he
Ted
just
and I don't have a
explained what it
safe
is.
word because we don't have sex.
No, the
So,
actual
yeah.
safe word. It doesn't have to be for sex. It could be for anything. Like
Ted-
anytime there's an emergency and you want it to stop, what would be your safe word? Don't answer that question. Just think about it.
Ted, I don't need a safe word. I can just turn your mic off.
So now what is
At
that?
any point I want.
So now what is that safe word? Are you talking about a different type of safe word? So you're confusing people now.
It was just
How much
food- it was
safer
just
is the
food-
first safe
It was
word?
just food for thought.
So there's
Yeah.
one for sexual purposes, and there's another one for what?
For just everyday life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know what planet you live on.
I honestly I have no idea. Okay, before we get to Ted's tip, I always look at this, so I run through celebrity stuff. Did you guys know that Timothee Chalamet is dating Kylie Jenner?
who isn't? Yeah,
Who hasn't? Who hasn't?
I heard about
At
that.
present
yeah.
time,
I heard
you,
about
you
that.
did know that.
Yeah.
For over a year.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
Am
longer.
I the only?
I heard she was.
Right.
I thought she was
They're
almost
always-
like. I think she's real clingy.
They're at every NBA game together. They're like on
playing
every. There's always at Knicks games. They're always at Knicks games. First row.
Because of the black guy thing. Okay, well, we all listen. Let's just say it. She's a Jenner. Okay, so let's just say it. Kardashian, a Jenner. She's got that bloodline. Okay, so she might be dating a white guy, but she's never too far away
She's scouting
from a black guy.
She's like a scout.
Okay.
Yeah, she's scouting out her future. Her future.
Poor Timothy doesn't even
He's
realize
just a
it.
stepping stone. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, okay, but here's the weird part. So he said in an interview that him and Kylie are thinking about having kids.
Oh.
That's what the world needs, another Kardashian.
Yeah. And now I didn't know this, but she has 2 kids from a previous relationship.
Oh, that's right. Like some black rapper Tigga or something. I don't know what the guy's name is.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
But she does have kids. I didn't know that. Yeah, I forgot.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Okay, now the only reason I'm bringing this up is, well, one thing is I'm going to beg first. I'm going to beg Timothy, don't have any more Kardashians. Please don't reproduce with her. Okay, this is the every horror movie starts with like a Kardashian walks in and somebody goes, "I want to get you pregnant," and that's how every horror movie is going to start from here on out. So
What's
don't
their
do it.
Thanksgiving going to be like there?
Oh man, there's going to be so many people there, so many. But here's the weird thing: do you know what the names of Kylie Jenner's kids are?
Well, I think I know what Kim Kardashian's kids are.
No,
Once-
no.
okay,
I
yeah.
didn't ask you that.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know
Kylie
what the-
Jenner's kids.
I'm sure it's not Bob and Sarah or.
Well, God help me if I did.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
just going to tell you right now, if I
Yeah.
knew the names of her
Exactly.
children,
Yeah, we'd have a
So
problem.
there's a
or the
theme.
men that gave her the
Yeah,
children.
exactly. Yeah.
There's a theme. The kids' name are Stormy
Okay.
and Air. Mm-hmm. Okay, but I didn't know this.
Is it Stormy with a Y or an IE?
Stormy with an IE and Air AIRE.
Of course.
But Air's name was not Stormy when he was born.
What, Air's name?
Air's name was not. Oh, Air's name was not Air when he was born. Sorry, Air's name was not Air. The name was changed 2 years after he was born. He's got a new name. This is his official name. Probably going to be keeping for a while. His original name was Wolf.
Hungry like the.
Yep,
How do you spell that?
just Wolf. WOLF. Yeah. So
I actually know somebody that named their son Wolf.
Isn't that like a German name,
But
like
it's,
Wolf?
It's Wolf in Czech. No, I'm sorry, Serbian. Serbian. So his name,
like Wolf Blitzer thing. Yeah, like a,
Yeah.
like a yeah.
But there's Wolf. There's WU.
This was like the animal.
WULF. There's
no,
like
it's not Wolf though. It's
Wolf.
Yeah.
No,
Like Wolfgang. It's Wolfgang is the full name. His full name. This kid's full name was just Wolf.
no. Why are you fucking correcting me? I'm telling you that I know somebody who named their kid. The translation it's the Serbian word for wolf. Is his name? I don't remember what it is
Oh, okay.
specifically, but it translates to wolf.
Okay. All right. I mean, I guess I could see it. It's not one. They were no relation to the Jenners or the Kardashians. This
No,
person.
this person's Serbian.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
They're like mortal enemies.
And that's the only reason I brought this up, just because of the simple reason that by the age 3, this young man's name was already changed from Wolf to Air.
Okay.
To match, I'm guessing to match.
Well, I mean,
Stormy.
does it even matter? Because I mean, this person's going to live in a bubble for their whole life, loaded. So they're going to live in whatever little, and all their friends are going to have weird names just like them too. So does it really matter? They're not going to be shopping at Walmart or eating at Rally at
Plateau.
They're not going to be eating
Plateau.
They're not going to be eating
Table
at Jack
for
in the Box.
Plateau and Wolf. What? Plateau. Which Plateau?
They
There's
might
2 of us.
They might send their driver out to Jack in the Box Lily tonight for our midnight run.
Is Jack in the Box a person?
They should name your kid Jack in the Box.
Oh my God! What if I name Jackson Jack in the Box?
Well, then you deserve to be murdered in your sleep.
You know what? That would be. I mean, if your kid was gonna, like who are those 2 guys that killed their parents?
The Menendez brothers.
Yeah. If they were named Wolf and Air or Jack in the Box and Wolf, yeah, I could see where I could be like in the jury and go like this. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's let them go. Their parents did. Their parents killed themselves when they named this kid Wolf. Kind of killed themselves. All right. We got to do your tip, Teddy, because people love this shit. I get it. Yeah. Mark, I will do sponsor first.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Okay. Ted's tips are brought to you by Alexander's 3-legged chairs. Are you tired of those ridiculous 4-legged chairs? Alexander specializes in the best 3-legged chairs you can find anywhere in the world. When you're looking for the best chairs you can find, make sure you check out Alexander's 3-legged chairs. You'll never go back to 4-legged pieces of garbage again.
Isn't that called a stool?
It's a fucking 3-legged chair, Ted. I don't know. I read, Ted. I read what they send me.
It's called a bar stool.
That's all I do is I read what they send me. Gotcha. All right, Mark, sing it.
I see a bad tip arising. I see a fumble on the way. I see a vape pen lighting. I see a bad Ted today. Don't go around and ask, well, he's bound to ruin your life. There's a bad tip on the way.
That's pretty good.
A little CCR, baby.
I actually heard the CCR is not even the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is that true?
It's not true.
Oh, okay, because they deserve to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Fogerty's in there as with that band and with his solo career,
okay.
I think.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's
I was thinking of Barry Bonds.
Barry Band. Barry Bonds is not he's not in any Hall of Fame.
Barry Band.
Yeah, Barry Bonds not in any Hall of Fame. All right, Teddy, are you ready for your tip?
Let's do it.
Okay. Ted, we need your help. Again, you're helping multiple people at once. Our son met a great girl, and they are getting married next year. We had her parents over for dinner about a month ago. They are very nice, but really strange. There was a significant amount of ghost and spirit discussion, and not a small amount of, this one got me, of plants have feelings and mowing lawns causes stress for the grass. Something about they anticipate the pain of cutting. Now I want to go out. I want to mow the lawn tonight. I want to get drunk and just mow the lawn. Fuck you. But my husband and I laughed about it afterwards. We just got invited to a 3-day Christmas celebration at their home in Colorado. We've already mentioned to our son's fiance that we had nothing going on over Christmas, so she knows we are available and we can't get out of this. They are very nice people, and the home looks absolutely amazing. I'm worried 3 days with them will be about 2 days too long. What can we do? We can't not go. How do we make it through this? Claire and Morris, Wichita, Kansas. And then they add, Mark, we love your movies. Cape Fear was amazing. Can't believe I missed it the first time around.
Oh, sweet. I love introducing something.
Yeah, some new stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of
or
new
something
ones.
that's new to somebody.
Yeah. All right, Teddy, how are you going to help them with, let's see, ghosts and spirits and mowing your lawn really hurts?
Yeah, well, hey, Claire and Morris, congratulations on your son's pending nuptials. So it sounds like your future, they wouldn't be their in-laws, right? I mean, they'd be what they're, like if you, like the kid gets married, like what's their relationship? Like, he's not the father.
I think they call it.
Just in-laws, or what's the term?
Outlaws.
Outlaws, they're outlaws, yeah.
Is that the term?
No.
Whatever. Your family, your extended family now.
Extended family.
So it sounds like they're a combination of tree huggers, new age, and global warmists all kind of amalgamated into one, which is cool. So I get it that you don't want to spend too much time with them because it's like a guest. You just want them in small doses. I get it, and obviously you
That
can't.
would be overwhelming.
Yeah,
If you had to hear a story about someone mowing the lawn and how that was painful to the grass, it would. You know what would be hard? It'd be hard not to laugh out loud. It would be. It would be hard not to laugh in their
My
face.
response would be, it's actually comfortable to be mowed. It hurts it if you don't maintain it and grow it. If the kid's growing, it's like painful.
Hurt.
It's hurt. Yeah. It's like a sheep, like you ever see
shear a sheep,
a sheep that hasn't been sheared in like 5 years.
They're unhappy.
They're just matted and weighed down and unhealthy. Yeah,
but
wool never stops growing.
In the real world, wouldn't they just live like that?
Well, they've been domesticated, so there's no stopping it now. Once we started shearing them, I think it's...
So once the grass is in your yard, it's you kind of made a contract that it's going to be mowed. If it was out in the wild and it just grew forever, then mowing that would probably be mean.
Yeah, prairie land.
But mowing in your yard actually makes the grass happy. Okay, so that's one thing. Clear, that's one thing you can mention over Christmas. But go ahead, Teddy.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the actual tip. So obviously you're not getting out of the trip. You're obviously going to the trip to Colorado. But okay. So here's what you're going to do. So depending what part of Colorado it is, you want to try as best you can not to stay at their house, but at a nearby hotel. You're going to set this up. You're going to say, "Thank you for inviting us. We've never been to the area. We're actually going to use this as an opportunity to do some exploring to these local areas we haven't done, and then we'll just meet you later at night for dinner." So that way your time with them is very limited. And so you're going to get the full dose of, trees have feelings and, whatever new age stuff and ghosts and spirits that we talk about, which is fine. But like I said, your exposure to them is going to be limited. So that's your goal on this trip. So
perfect. Don't stay at the house.
Don't stay at the house. And then make sure you're occupied all day. Just say, hey, this is a chance for me and my wife to reconnect. We're going to see some areas of Colorado we've never seen before. And we'll just meet you. We'll meet up with you every night at, say, 6, 7 o'clock for a late dinner. We'll bring a bottle of wine. And then by the time, like I said, they'll only have a limited amount of time to talk to you before it's bedtime. So maybe worst case scenario, you have to listen to them for a couple hours. And like I said, whenever they tell you, just let it go in one ear or the other. Just let them talk. You don't have to engage them and just be neutral. Just say, yeah, that's great. Wow, that's interesting. Just use very neutral terms, because it's really not about you. It's just about the bonding of your son and future daughter-in-law.
I love the fact that, first of all, that's exactly what I was going to say. Those 2 points. Stay at a hotel and make sure you have things to do outside of their company so that you have a built-in excuse, just like you did. But I love the part where you say, and tell them, we'll meet up with you every night at 6:30, and we'll bring a bottle of wine, and we'll have dinner. That's the best part. I mean, you're telling them now,
it could be
now they're running a fucking show. But we're going to stay at a hotel. You took it over the top.
No, I mean, I think there's just limiting it, like we'll do breakfast. Like they say, let's go breakfast today. Oh, that's cool. And I think Claire and I we'll do dinner. We're probably going to do dinner at this fancy place. We unfortunately they're full up. We can only get 2 seats.
Yeah, the main thing is you just want to, whatever you do, you want to limit your exposure with them so you don't have to listen to their whatever soapbox speech they're going to give. And let's say when you do have to listen, whatever limited time you have, just be very neutral. You don't have to engage them. So if someone has like strong opinions about something, doesn't mean you have to buy into it and go along with it. You could just listen and just be neutral. You don't have to you can say, oh, that's interesting, and then just
And I will say this: if you're going to bring them a gift, a fake plant or a piece of artificial turf, perfect.
How about a Venus flytrap?
No, it's alive, Ted. No, you don't want anything that could be injured or hurt. You want to make sure that everything you give them it can't be. Yeah,
that's a well-fed plant.
Yeah, but you don't want to have to feed it. Yeah, because then you're killing insects.
Well, they got feelings too, obviously.
Yeah, well, Ted, if plants have feelings, I mean, what do you think is happening with an insect? I mean, what do you think the squirrels think when I'm shooting at them every day from my backyard?
Some type of serial killer.
I got a little crazy today. It was on my neighbors across the back. It was on their roof. It's pretty far, and I was just fucking I was just firing away.
Are you dressed in tactical gear while you're doing this, like a visualize and night goggles?
I'm just I'm crawling around. Yeah,
night vision goggles.
Yep, I got the whole thing. I'm crawling around. I set up the scope,
the gloves without the fingertips on them.
Yeah. I got the tripod for my pistol. And I'm just I don't even pay attention. I'm just fucking firing as it's running across the top, and I'm thinking, if these BBs, I don't know how fast they go, but if I'm missing and they fly over,
they're hitting something. There
could be anything over. There could be just a random kid walking around. And I literally had to check myself. I'm like, you know what? I've gotten a little out of control now. Yeah. On the ground in my yard, but I gotta just rein it in just a little bit.
Yeah, when you miss, where do they go? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Well, if I'm above on the porch
goes
and I'm
into your
shooting
lawn.
down, it goes in my lawn.
And then you're just shooting it out of the lawnmower. It's double shooting.
Yeah. Well, and if they're there, then it flies around. Yeah. But yeah, when I just got a little reckless. It was my fault.
You might have been drinking.
Might have been.
It was like 7:00 in the morning.
So
You might have been drinking not as much as you normally do. Then.
Well, I
could
fixed
have
the
been
car.
drunk from the night before.
I fixed a car for somebody this morning who was still drinking.
What?
Really?
Yeah. No.
So they came in drunk.
Well, I define drunk.
Ted.
They reeked of alcohol.
We got a guy at the golf course. He every morning he's fucking dude. I don't know if he's drunk from the night before or if he's just drinks the second he gets up. But man, he fucking reeks. I got there, I don't know, like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock one day. Oh man.
What's it smell like?
Just whiskey on your, whiskey, and then he's already got the glassy eyes and he's already slurring. I'm like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, motherfucker.
Jeez.
I'm like, how do you live your life drunk at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Well,
That's a rough one.
Well, how much of a non-skilled job do you have to be? You're completely drunk.
Driving carts around at a
Exactly.
golf course. It's completely unskilled.
So he's dumbing it down, so it's fine. So he doesn't need his best.
I mean, can't you
He doesn't
just
need his best.
Can't you just do your job half-assed? You don't have to show up drunk and do it a quarter-assed. I mean, that seems a little over the top. I don't know.
We didn't hear anything from the tip last week, right? They never.
Nothing yet. I didn't look any follow-up stuff. I'm sorry. You know what? I got to do.
We never hear anything. Never. You give a tip and that's it.
We probably do, and I just don't pay enough attention.
I mean, that's the.
I'm deleting things.
Well, I mean, we're not like remapping the human genome. It's not like the most exciting thing in the world.
It would be nice.
It's like we're masturbating here with the tip. We get nothing out of it.
Well, but we're helping somebody.
We're
out.
getting nothing
How do you
out of it.
masturbate?
We're helping somebody.
I get something out of it.
We're helping somebody out there.
Yeah.
Just because we don't
I
get
got
the
something
feedback
out of it twice today.
Just because we're not getting the feedback doesn't mean it's not effective.
Here,
You
speaking.
got to keep the faith.
How do you know?
I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And neither
what
do you.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And neither do you.
Exactly.
So
That's
we're
what I'm
both
talking
Literally
about.
what he's talking about, Ted.
Exactly. We don't know.
But we could know.
Well, Matt won't tell us.
Oh, you should just make up a response then.
You know what? I think all our listeners are fake. I think Matt's been
Hold on,
making
hold
up
on.
this whole
I
thing.
just- Ted,
we're not even
I just-
We're not even plugged in.
Ted,
We're
I just got
talking
an
to
email from
ourselves.
Claire and
For fuck's
Morris,
sake,
and
just
they
make
said it
something up
worked.
for crying out loud.
Yeah, they said it worked. I just got an email from Claire.
No, the best would be when this run is over and it turns
I'm
out
going to make shit up. I just heard back from the people at the garage door. Yeah,
They went with purple.
they went with purple.
Okay, and they're still married. So
Oh man!
just renewed
If
their
you had
vows.
I mean, aren't there's got to be rules like there's HOAs that you couldn't have a purple garage door.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I just heard some story. I didn't see the whole story, but some HOA was actually filming a mother like bringing her daughter to like the school bus for some type of alleged HOA violation. So obviously they went whatever it is they went too far. So the whole premise of the story was the HOA is overstepping their bounds to keep their community homogenous. So they were trying to get her on some infraction. I didn't read the whole story, but they
Was
were
her daughter black? Is that what
they
the
were filming-
problem
they
was?
were filming her.
We only allow the white people in
They were
here.
filming her.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh man. No, I mean I've seen some of those silly ones where they're doing stuff. They wouldn't let a guy. I remember the one. They wouldn't let a guy park his boat in front of his fence or something. Mm-hmm. So he painted his fence with a boat or something, so that it looks like a boat.
It's actually pretty funny.
It was fucking hilarious, man. Some of the stupid shit people do. Yeah. All right, I gotta do this. Shadur Sanders,
Yes, quarterback of the Cleveland Browns.
yes. So he finally got to play last week. During the game, somebody broke into his house, robbed him.
That's actually pretty funny. It was Dion.
Would that have happened if he was on the bench?
Just keep him on his toes.
Well, no, then he could have left.
Yes.
Yeah, once they knew he was playing, he couldn't just get in his car and leave during the middle of the game and go home.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah, they stole. They said they stole about $200,000 worth of shit.
I mean,
man.
he's kind of a jack.
Could you imagine having $200,000 worth of shit in your house that's stealable?
Yeah, I'm saying he just got there, and like I said, he's already bought $200,000 worth of shit in his house. Like he doesn't just have a bed, like an Xbox, a TV.
No. I want you to think about this.
Jewelry.
This is $200,000 of stealable stuff, not just like I don't know. Maybe everything in my house is maybe everything is bolted down and tables and things you couldn't walk out.
Stealable stuff, things of value.
Well, no, I'm talking about things you could actually steal.
I know, like jewelry, Matt.
Right.
I mean, he's probably got.
You're not going to walk out with somebody's fridge.
2 pieces of jewelry. Some of these athletes have. I mean, their jewelry, like one of their necklaces alone, is like $300,000.
What happened? That guy was it Anton Walker who used to play for the Celtics? I think he was from Chicago, and he came and he went to the worst neighborhood on the South Side, and he's wearing like $300,000 worth of jewelry, and predictably he got followed and robbed.
Yeah,
And
I mean-
and you know what? He had it coming.
It's not the brightest thing in the world, but they got footage of it. It's 3 people, masks and gloves. They came in 12 minutes.
So it was a professional crew.
$200,000
They scouted it.
Yeah.
How do you scout the inside of somebody? Oh, I guess maybe if he posts stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's
You
probably
have
posting.
maids. I mean, that thing happens where you have maids that are. It's all usually an inside job.
Inside job. Yeah.
Where
I
you have
didn't think
somebody
of that.
comes in and does a home repair, or it's a maid or a cleaning service, or
they see the
a dog
inside,
walker.
Yeah. They see the security system, whatever it is. Yeah, and they alert their boys or their gals, and and like I said, he's probably all insured anyway. So I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So,
No, the funny thing is they said someone speaking for Shaduro said that they wanted to keep it out of the media. How are you going to keep that out of the media?
Well, how? I mean, how does it even make the media though?
Well, obviously we're talking about it.
Well, once the cops get called, I mean,
it's public knowledge.
How do they know how much money and the value? See, that's where it becomes.
It's very fast because it was.
Well, how do you know?
That was
Like,
Sunday
who
night.
told
And
him?
today's
The
Tuesday.
insurance company put out a statement. I mean,
Yeah,
right? Did he say anything?
Yeah, I guess it could be. It could be kind of bullshitty, but so far, just in the last year, Luka Doncic from the Doncic, when he was with the Lakers, his house was busted into. Joe Burrows, Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce, all while they were playing their games.
Well, actually, years before that, I think there was like a crew of like kind of amateurish people. They were actually breaking into actor and actress's house in the L.A. foothills and doing the same thing. And
When
they were
they were
actually,
on shoot?
and they were posting photos of themselves wearing the jewelry inside the house. It was actually pretty funny, and I think they all got caught. But the point is, I mean, if you're going to rob somebody, you're going to rob someone who's like ultra rich. You're not going to go.
And I'm not going to post it online.
Right. But the point is, you're not going to go to, you're not going to go to a house in like Scranton, Pennsylvania, to rob somebody's house in a blue collar neighborhood, and risk going to
But
prison.
you're probably less likely
It's
to
where
get
most
caught in
robberies.
Scranton.
It's where most burglaries take place.
Scranton?
That's what I was going to say.
Just in normal houses.
Yeah.
No, that's
I
true.
mean, it's. I mean,
'cause it's
90
easier to.
Yeah, I mean, most robberies are just.
Yeah.
If you're a professional crew, though, you're going to go for the big
If you're the
score.
big time, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
get 200,000 in one shot.
What about the crew
12 minutes. That's the thing that gets me. In 12 minutes, they were able to go and get what they needed, which I guess you go right to the bedroom, right? And go to jewelry and
I
stuff.
mean, I
like you
understand
said.
if you're an athlete like that. Obviously, he comes from money,
Yeah.
and
His own
he
man's
has
loaded.
money. Why wouldn't you have like dogs?
I mean, maybe they did and they just drugged him or something. He just throws, don't you?
Well, no, we would have heard about that. We heard how much they took. We would have heard, they drugged the dogs. We would have heard about.
Yeah, but you don't want a dog that just starts killing people when they walk in.
What do you mean killing people when they walk in?
If you've
Is that
got
how it works?
I've got a dog. It's not my dog would probably help you. My dog would
Well,
probably
when you're
help
not
you find stuff.
home. When you're not home,
Yes.
the dog is out and about.
What do you mean? But it's not protecting the house.
Of course it is. What are you talking about? This isn't a new concept. This is a very popular concept.
Yeah, but my dog
Having
isn't
a
gonna
guard dog. You're not Sidor Sanders.
Somebody can't have a dog that's just going to bite
Of
people.
course you do. It's very common.
What?
You don't have to. That kind of dog's not out fucking for people to pet, Matt. You don't have it running around your house when you have guests.
You just put it out when you leave?
You have dog shelters. I'm not even explaining this to you.
I don't think.
It's a-
I think you
definitely
get
a
your
thing.
ass sued in a heartbeat. No way.
What are you talking about?
Because
If
somebody
somebody
jumps over
enters
your
your hou-
fence. Somebody jumps over your fence, and then the dog eats them. You're going to get in trouble.
You're picturing like your house in a normal situation. This isn't a normal situation. The dogs I'm talking about are trained guard dogs.
I don't think people have guard dogs in their houses.
Oh, okay. Well,
What? You can look. You can whatever you want. I don't think people have guard dogs in their houses.
My cousin's husband. That's what he does for a living. He trains 2 different breeds of dogs for guard dogs.
In people's houses?
Yes. People's houses, people's businesses, whatever.
Well,
Mostly
business. Yeah, I can see a business.
Oh yeah. So you're just going to leave a dog at a business? That makes more sense.
Well, I'm talking about like the usefulness. I don't think having like a killer dog in your house is a good idea.
It's not a killer dog. 99% of the time, it's a deterrent. If they know they have a dog, they're not going to your house. If they attempt to break in your house and they realize you have this type of dog, they don't break in your house.
Wouldn't you just shoot
Very
the dog?
rarely does it come to the point where a common thief breaks into a house knowing that they have a guard dog because they have a solution to handle that guard dog. It's not worth the risk. It's a very, very. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a. I mean, I know you.
I'm still gonna. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. What I'm saying is, it seems unlikely that someone would have a killer dog in their
Well,
house.
Mark, what
You're
you
saying a killer dog. What are you picturing?
I don't know, like a
Kangal, which is like
like a Doberman or something.
Afghanistan. Those
like three Dobermans just roaming
those Afghanistan breeds is called the Kangal. I think they're one of the most vicious guard dogs around.
That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Well, the one that my cousins train, it's like a German Shepherd, but it's called something else. It's a type of Shepherd, but they're extremely I mean, they're extremely well trained and disciplined. Like they're not. If the dog's with you and you say like there's words you use like words like you just say like
Ted, and it just goes in.
It'll just sit down and no matter what happens, the dog will not move.
Yeah.
And then there's another word, and then the dog will just attack.
Yeah. Well, let's assume this. He's a young single guy. Not every rich athlete has a dog or a pet, I'm assuming. And like I said, it's probably inside job. It's probably somebody who like maybe installed a cable TV in his house, who could see the inside of his house and relate it to his boys or his gals, and they knew his schedule and they maybe knew the alarm system, and then it was a crime of opportunity. So
I see this, and that's why Michael,
they know he doesn't have a dog.
Yeah,
so.
and that's why Michael Vick's house was never robbed.
Exactly.
Dogs. Okay. And you know what? Now that I think about it, it makes perfect sense because he would have had a ton of dogs.
Exactly.
If you'd have walked into his house, you'd have been just pulled apart, right? I mean, I think they don't feed him, right, to make him more angry.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just Googled this, and it comes up right away. Yes, highly trained protection dogs are common among the wealthy as a preferred security solution. It's a huge fucking thing.
Okay, excuse me, I just didn't know, man. I'm poor, so here I'll tell everybody right now. You break into my house, you'll be lucky to get $200 worth of shit. Honestly.
I think Mark Zuckerberg. I think he has like at any point, like Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. I think at any point he has like at least 20 bodyguards around him at all times. I mean, he's like literally, he doesn't go anywhere without at least 20, 50 bodyguards. And honestly, if I had $1 trillion, I would too.
The dog that I'm thinking of is a Belgian Malinois.
Yeah.
Belgian Malinois. That's what my cousin
sounds very big.
Yeah,
they're like the size of a German Shepherd, but they have a darker fur. They're extremely smart, and they'll tear you apart if given the right. Yeah.
Okay. Or you know what? Or you could just have Ted, and then he could just tell you a story, and it would just make you leave. You're like, fuck this place.
You know what I think of a guard dog? Remember, like a junkyard, like the outside of a junkyard.
Yeah.
There's always those two mean dogs, at the fence.
And you put some sort of pills. I don't know what pills you put in. I've seen it in every movie. You put a bunch of pills into ground beef, and you throw it over.
Yeah.
These dogs won't even go for that. That's how smart they are.
Well, you got to.
I'm not joking. These dogs fetch 150, like 6 figures. For one of these dogs, $150,000.
So maybe they just stole
for the properly.
Yeah, but okay. If I'm a professional thief and I know they have dogs, I'm bringing what that stuff they drug lines with in the Serengeti, that etorphine, which is like 100 times more powerful than morphine, and just dart them and just wait like 30 seconds and they're out. Okay, problem solved.
But you simplify everything. It has to work. It has to work.
Yeah.
Or else you're fucking done.
Yeah,
because if it's running at you and you miss,
especially if you have two. What if they have 2 dogs? But you got a plan. Okay, here's the plan. I got shoot them with a dart and we're going to knock them out.
2 dart guns.
So you have to assume
one for each BB gun.
You have to assume 1, you could see them. 2, they're going to come at you right away, right? I mean, there's all these variables that have to happen in order for you to be successful in.
Murdering a dog,
right?
Or getting away.
I'm murdering the dog. You're just putting it to sleep just for 12 minutes. Well, just all you need is 12 minutes.
That's all you need.
You just want it to wake up in 13 and a half minutes. That's all.
You're running out of time. 11 more minutes. Yeah. All right, shoot that dog again.
I love dogs. I want to hurt it.
All right, that's pretty crazy. All right, I learn something new every day. I had no idea. Big news. When's the last time you guys went to Hooters?
Wow, I want to say at least 2-3 years.
It's last year.
Last year? Yeah, it's probably, I want to say it's been at least 3-4 years since I've been at Hooters.
Yeah.
So the new, Hooters has a new CEO. Now, here's the weird part. He was the original co-founder of Hooters, right, back in 1983. Okay. Wow. And now he's the new CEO.
Was he like 80?
No, these guys are.
No, they were pretty young when
they're still young. Yeah, I mean, I saw him. One of them, I think it might be the same guy. I'm not sure. He was on Undercover Boss a few years ago.
For Hooters?
Yeah, he did an Undercover Boss.
No, if that was him, then it wasn't because he just retook over, and so he left the company. I don't know, like 15 years ago.
But this guy was one of the founders. It was a group of like 3 or 4 guys.
All right, so
they started like in Miami.
So here's the thing: he says he has new plans for the restaurant. He wants to make it family friendly.
But it's always
It's
been that way.
always
It's always
been
been
that
that way. What are you talking about?
There's tons of families. That
Yeah,
go
I mean,
we used to go there with after games with the baseball, our whole baseball team.
Oh, I bet you did.
Yeah. So
I
mean,
bet you went
so,
there. With
so
the
for example, the
baseball
same
We
concept.
did. We took the kids back there all the time.
Yeah, but the same concept.
What?
Till,
to Hooters
Yeah.
yeah.
It
But
was right around the
with
corner.
the asses hanging out and the tits all over the place.
not
It's not
necessarily.
like
It's not. It's
that.
not
It's
that. It,
weird.
What?
it wasn't that. It's not that salacious.
They're
Like I
wearing
said,
shorts with like
yeah, it's like orange shorts with like pantyhose. It's not
Pantyhose
that
and
big
like
a
a
deal.
short shirt and-
It's like PG stuff. But the point is, he's right. The few times I've been to Hooters, there's definitely a large percentage of women and kids. In addition to some single males. So, but yeah, it's definitely more family oriented. It's not like a strip bar or something. So I mean, I thought the food was always kind of subpar there. I never really was a big fan.
yeah.
The funny thing, they're known for their wings. I wasn't a fan.
I think they were good, but when everybody started doing wings,
Yeah.
I think they got passed up. But okay, so
whatever.
So
I
this
like
guy
their
said,
wings better than Buffalo Wild Wings.
You're crazy.
No, I'm not.
That's
And I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings at all. I don't like either of them that much. But I mean, if I had to choose, I'd go to Hooters. You can get them naked at Hooters too. You don't have to have them breaded.
We're still talking wings, but okay. So when he co-founded the restaurant, it was a beach themed restaurant.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah,
that. I could
think
see
it's
that.
in Miami,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it
Makes
wasn't.
sense.
He said it was more beach theme rather than a sexualized theme.
Yeah.
Which I think it got to be more of, and he wants to go back to it. It was kind of funny. Before he bought it, it was nicknamed a breastraunt
Okay.
because
Yeah.
the girls were
But-
tank
Wait,
tops and stuff.
we're doing some double talk here.
Breastraunt.
Yeah,
Like
but he didn't want it
titties.
to be. He didn't want it to be a sexual thing.
No. So after they sold it, he said it became more sexualized.
Yeah, I mean, the
it
question
became a
is if
restaurant.
it's not going to be sexualized, then why is it called Hooters?
But here's
That's
the,
right.
But here's the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
No, here's the problem. So the environment that we're in, the litigious environment we're in, because it's equal opportunity, like hiring, you can't just hire like a certain type of person. You know what I mean? You have to hire. It's like a airline. Like I don't call them stewardess, like airline attendant on the plane, right?
Flight
like,
attendant.
Yeah, flight attendant. So for example, when I flew out
He's explaining
when I flew to
something we all
Asia,
know.
I was on like Air Korea. Every flight attendant was an attractive. Asian female, and maybe in her 20s,
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. But then like when you fly like American Airlines, you have a hodgepodge of different people,
Ted.
Yeah, I mean they're just doing their job. I get it, but the point is,
Ted, there's two kinds of flight attendants. There's women and gay guys. I mean, let's just say it. Just say exactly what the whole
there's a new
world
one. There's a new one in
knows.
the mix now too.
But besides women and gay guys,
Transgender.
you've seen a transgender flight attendant.
I'm out.
You fucking kidding me?
We don't fly that often.
Yeah.
I don't fly that often.
Yeah.
I fly like once a
See,
year.
The 2 or 3 times I fly, I mean, I don't think I have.
Well, I just had one. I had somebody who was
You don't have to mumble it, man. You had a dude who
I had
was a
somebody who was
chick.
transgender on. That was obviously on the flight to Florida. Yeah.
Did
And
they,
how did you know?
did they provide the service they provided
I
was?
don't know. I don't know what
The
they're
service
doing.
they provided was adequate, the same as anybody else. So yeah, so,
I
all
don't
right,
have
so
any
what's the
issues
big
with
deal?
that.
What's
I'm
the
just
big deal?
saying.
if you're
What's the big deal?
transgender, you're
bringing
too
it up.
stupid to be a
No.
flight
No, I'm
attendant?
saying-
I'm
so it
not
doesn't
bringing
matter.
it up for any other purpose than what Matt just said.
Oh, so there are women. There are obviously gay guys.
No straight guys.
There's one. You saw one transgender. There's one straight guy right now working as a
My
flight
dad was a flight attendant.
attendant. I got news for you, Mark.
So the point I'm trying to make with Hooters, and this is not politically correct. So the point I'm trying to make, because of the litigious society we live in and that equal hiring thing, the owner probably cannot hire a certain type of person to attract, say.
end this
back in
segment
hold
right
on.
here.
You know, back in the day, some guy sued.
Oh, he wanted to be a male. He wanted to be a wait,
Yeah.
That was me, by the way. That was
They
me.
have male servers at the Hooters over here.
Do they?
Yes.
There's another reason I'm not going.
Would you be disappointed if you got the only male
person-
server?
I would
Usually-
I would be. Wait, man. Here's what I need you to do: put some fucking pants on and put a flannel shirt on.
They're
man.
usually wearing khackies.
What is it, like Jake from
He's
State
not wearing
Farm?
shorts.
It's
He's
like
not
Jake-
wearing
so
the
wait,
same
I
uniform
could go
that
to
they're
Hooters
wearing.
and get fucked out of a hot chick in shorts and a tank top with some dude.
It's
What
Jake
are
from
you going to
Jake,
Hooters?
Jake from State
Let me
Farm.
ask you this. What are you going to Hooters for?
I mean, I
To be
don't.
sexually aroused and harass women?
Well, yeah, like everybody else, yeah.
Dude, you're so bizarre.
No, it's just to have a subpar clam chowder and
Clam chowder? Who eats clam chowder at Hooters?
Well, that's why, because I can't have the wings there. Sorry,
Their clam chowder's good.
it's not bad.
you have never had.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Just stop. Okay, let me rephrase this. You're telling me that
I've
you've
had the
gone to
Boston.
Hooters.
I have not had the clam. I've had the red, which that Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Okay, I've never had the red.
You've had Manhattan style clam chowder at Hooters. Okay, I maybe I do. Okay, I haven't been there in much longer than the 3 years I said. Maybe it's been.
There's actually one not too far from here, right? The one on.
I know there
Carmel,
is.
Yeah.
I know
We
there
should
is.
just go there. We should just go there now since we talked about it ad nauseum, just to say what
I'm
the
not
deal
going
is.
anywhere. I'm not going to Hooters with Matt. Not after this conversation.
What do you think I'm going to do?
I don't. But
What do you mean you don't know? What do you honestly? Hold on a second. What would you think?
well,
I
you just
might
made an
do?
announcement. If the guy's our server, you're gonna. What did you say?
Go to a different table. That's all.
No, we're gonna sit at the bar.
Yeah, I'm just
That's
gonna be
not
like,
what I want to do.
Wait,
I wanna-
they have a bar at Hooters, right? Is there
yes,
a bar? Okay.
yeah. Like, can we walk in? It's like, say, I'm Roger. I'm your server. I'm like, not today.
see, that's
So-
why I'm not going with you.
I mean, I came in.
You can
well,
still
hold on.
see
No,
the
no, no.
other
Wait,
ones.
you're
Just sit at
right.
the bar.
You're right. No,
Just sit at
no.
the bar.
Mark's right. We could still see the other ones, and I would just do this. Roger, could you maybe, I don't know, give me a spin or something? Let me see what, make it worth my while. Yeah. It just seems like that would be such a downer. If you went in and you got a guy, you'd be like, I mean, I've never seen a guy server in a Hooters. But
I've
if
never
I
seen
went,
one, yeah.
I would be really bummed out.
Yeah, and the thing about Hooters, it's not like I know like it's kind of quasi. It's supposed to be marketed as like kind of like quasi-sexual, but every time I've been there, like I said, I've seen, like Mark said, more families than anything. I've more like majority kids and women with their.
I still don't understand.
significant
I've
others.
seen.
Yeah.
I haven't been. I went there one time last year, but prior to that, it was the last time I'd been in there was when I was coaching baseball because we would go in there
Oh,
after
it's like
our
10
games.
years ago. Right?
No,
You're what? It was 18,
2019, 2018.
7, 8 years ago. Yeah, all I'm
2020.
all I'm saying is it would be weird, and I saw families. I saw like a husband and wife and 2 kids in
Yeah.
there, and every time I've seen it, I've always thought,
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be
Yeah.
like for example,
There's a million places
If I was
to get
taking my
wings.
if I was taking my family out,
there wasn't at one time before Buffalo Wild Wings. It was Hooters. It was the main wing. We didn't have Wingstop or Buffalo Wild Wings 15 years ago.
but I mean, you have tons of
so
other
that was
restaurants.
your excuse.
No, but I'm saying I have tons.
baby,
I mean,
you know how much I love wings, and this is the only place we can get them.
no, the funny thing is, like, obviously with my family and my kids young, I'm probably not going to go to Hooters. I'm going to go to like
Yeah.
Chili's, Outback
just don't think
Steakhouse,
it's
TGI
just-
Fridays.
Right. It seems weird if you would take a
Texas
little girl,
Roadhouse. Yeah.
like you take your daughter, like who's 7 or 8.
Yeah.
She'd be like, yeah, when I grow up, I want to be a Hooters waitress. She's like, oh, see, this is a mistake. I
Good money.
Well, it's not like you took her to the Bunny Ranch,
That's where I
Clark
met.
County.
That's where I met your mom.
Oh, you can land a real winner.
I
just like
actually,
this guy.
so ironically, my only Hooters story. Then I'll be off it for a second. So years ago, I don't know how this happened, but I was
plug his mic.
I was
Oh, yeah?
introduced to a woman who was a Hooters waitress, and I had to write a paper for her. So she paid me to write her like philosophy paper, and for school because she didn't have time. And I think I met her like once, and I wrote the paper. I think she paid me like $100, but it was a lot of work. I think I spent about 6-7 hours, and I think I got like a C- on it because I'm not good at philosophy. But the bottom line is she didn't have to do it. So that was my only.
How did you find out what grade she got?
That was my only because she told me. So that was my only
So
personal.
then you did meet her more than
No,
once.
yeah. So she might have called me or something, but I met her in person once. But I don't know how I met her. But like my only personal encounter with the Hooters waitress was writing her.
So $100
paper for
at that
school.
point, $100 got you a C-.
Hey,
she
didn't
couldn't
have to-
find anybody else to do this for better.
She probably couldn't. And I even told her, I said, hey, philosophy is not my thing. I said,
Not for $100.
I'll do what I
this
can.
Fucking sucker.
I can't. Yeah. So I was making below minimum wage after it all
She
came
was
down
getting
per hour.
quoted $300-400. He came by
Yeah.
with $100. She's like, I'll take it.
You know what's funny? When I was in college, I couldn't type, and we had to type our papers, certain papers, and so we were paying somebody like, I don't know, $1 a page or $2 a page to type, and I actually started typing papers for people, and I was pretty bad at the typing aspect, so it was rough to do. Yeah. But yeah, so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna type my own papers, and then I'm like, people started paying me, so I would just sit around,
So did you ever have like the group project in college where it's like 30% of your grade you have to get in a group of like 5 or 6 people and you all do like a portion of the
I was the
paper.
fucker.
Yeah. So no, but the funny thing was I'd see the people in my group. I'm like, I'll tell you what, I'll do the whole thing. You don't have to do anything because I don't trust anybody. I didn't say that out loud. That was my inside voice. And I think there was one time, it worked out a lot, but there was one time where this guy who, unfortunately, English was not his first language, and he insisted on doing his portion of the paper because it was a pride thing. I said, okay. And sure enough, it turned out to, came out like a kid, like a kid who was in kindergarten, and we got a lower grade because of it. But you know what? He got his moment of glory. So congratulations, Ahmed, whatever. I think that's his name. I think his name was Ahmed.
Okay, just sounded like you were being.
No, I wasn't. That was his actual name.
No, it sounded like you were being super racist.
No, that was his
just so
name.
you know.
That was his name.
Okay. Before we get to Mark's movie mention, I got a couple of things here. Did you guys know they're making a John Madden movie?
No.
Yeah. What's his name's playing John Madden?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. I saw the pictures of him.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. So Nicolas Cage is playing John Madden, and Matthew McConaughey is playing Al Davis.
Yeah.
Dead ringer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Nicolas Cage doesn't.
No, I was gonna say
it
Nicolas Cage
doesn't
is John.
really-
Nicolas Cage is John Madden. That seems
No,
pretty.
he actually looks really good. I
Really?
saw. Yeah.
No, he not half as good.
Well,
as,
it's all prosthetics and
yeah,
everything. on him.
but
You know-
Matthew McConaughey is Al Davis. Dead.
You know
on
who made a
ringer.
good John Madden? What's his name? The guy who passed away.
Brian Dennehy.
John Candy.
John Candy would have made the perfect right. Yeah, because he
might
kind of
have.
looks like him already. Yeah, so
He's a little big.
He was
a lot bigger than John
yeah.
Madden.
He was probably a little bit bigger than John.
or like a
Madden.
younger, like John, John Dennehy.
Yeah, but
so.
the only thing I was thinking is, I mean, I know John Madden was kind of fun and funny, but a movie? I mean, who really gives a shit?
Well, the movie's more. I mean, I don't know if it's like a football movie, right?
Okay, but no, I think it's John Madden's life, but
yeah,
it's just
got Al
big
Davis
fucking
in it.
deal.
And,
I mean, all I'm saying is, I mean, when Andy Reid is done coaching the Chiefs and they've won however many Super Bowls they're going to win and how many more, I'm not going to watch that.
well, Andy Reid is not.
charismatic.
He's
charismatic.
nothing. I mean, Andy Reid is very funny and very smart, and he is charismatic. I've seen interviews and stuff, but yeah, you're right, Ted. He's not like John Madden.
Yeah,
He's not
it's
gonna.
kind of like larger than
But
life.
John
still,
Madden
but-
reinvent. I mean, man, they named the fucking
The
Madden
Bowl. Yeah,
Sega. They made it. I mean, they made a video game after him.
Yeah, but how many people
It's huge.
actually care about that?
Well, it's just like a niche market, though. I mean, like you
Right.
read like
I mean-
a John Madden. I mean, yeah, he was a great announcer. I think he was the coach of the Raiders.
You're
for
the
a period of time.
half-empty glass guy today.
Wow.
No, I just don't think. I mean, it just seems like not a big enough. I mean, it just seems like not a big enough thing. His life. I mean, I don't know. The Dick Vitale story, big fucking deal.
No, actually, you know what would be
They
funny?
made a movie about Fatty Arbuckle. I mean, who the fuck?
Well, he killed somebody. That's why. So you know, what'd be funny. Actually, that's
With
good.
his fat?
No, that's a good assignment. Pick the most like famous, boring person you could find, and somehow make their life exciting by writing their biography. That would be tough.
That'd be
Yeah.
like John Madden. Yeah. All right. Cambridge Dictionary has a new word, or has their word of the year this year, and it was inspired by Taylor Swift. Okay. The password is parasocial.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah, parasocial. Ted, any idea what parasocial means?
Kind of like a play on whatever word they're talking about, but I don't know. I have no idea.
It's got something to do with
Whatever.
para.
Yeah, I mean Taylor.
like being paralyzed.
Taylor
and social.
Taylor Swift said it, so it's not that important. So that's
in
why.
one of
She
her
didn't
songs.
say it.
It's in a
It's
song.
Yeah, it's inspired by her. So parasocial means a connection that someone feels between themselves and a famous person they do not know, a character in a book, film, TV series, or an artificial intelligence.
Well, I thought it was something in one of her songs.
No.
That's what I assumed.
No, I mean it's she sings
So it's
about
not a word she made up.
No, it's not a word
Okay,
she made up.
okay,
It's a
all
word that kind of goes there, but it's really
I saw the word and I saw her name and I just
because so
flipped
many
the page.
people. Well, the way Cambridge described it was so many people are into Taylor Swift and her life, and you know how her story, her songs tell
They're living
stories.
vicariously
Right.
through her,
and that's basically
Yeah.
what it is. You're
Yeah.
basically living through. And and to me, I thought that was weird because instead of parasocial, that seems more antisocial to me, right? Because you don't have a life.
You don't have a life.
so you're living Taylor Swift's life, or
well, you know what? You're
whoever.
You're a parasite. You're living off of somebody else's life.
Okay, well there you go. I mean, you know what? I didn't think about it like that. Parasite and social media. Bless you. Wow, I didn't. That's funny. That actually makes more sense when you think about it.
Because she's like the host, right? You're the parasite. She's the host, right? You're living off vicariously through her.
Yeah, but and the concept isn't just her, but
Yeah, just the
you know,
concept of
anybody-
celebrity.
Right.
They're living a great life, and like I said, you don't even have a life. Your life is like basically following them around, or like not following them around, but just like seeing what their minor achievements are and like being happy about it, like as if it's happening to you.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, right? It's pretty weird. Okay, and then this one, before we get to Mark, one more thing. This blew my mind. So Michelle Obama was recently interviewed, and she said when the former presidents get together, guess who she hangs out with?
W.
Yeah, George W. Bush.
Yeah, I heard that.
She said he's really funny and a good guy. And I know it seems like an unlikely duo, but I guess they get along. She's got she'll pop some pictures up of the two of them, like hanging out, you know, hugging and hanging out and
Yeah,
laughing and
I think
stuff.
I've seen that. They're kind of like a little bromance going between them. Yeah, so I mean, yeah,
I
you
think
can
there's
get
friends.
along. Yeah, they're friends.
There's friends.
Oh, by
but
the way,
it seems an unlikely combination.
yeah, but that's
Bromance
not.
refers to two guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you can say
that's
that.
not the right term for
I don't
Michelle
think that's-
Obama and President Bush's
Oh,
relationship.
and by the way, on a side note, I just read this. Michelle Obama said she will not run for president in 2028, as if she was going to win. So
But you know why she said why?
I didn't hear why.
Oh, she said she didn't believe America was ready for a female president.
I think they're ready for a female president. They just weren't ready for the current two females for the two female presidents who ran.
Hillary Clinton won the popular vote.
Yeah.
So
It
clearly,
seemed-
the American
Yeah.
population says something different.
Yeah. I think the combination of her being black and a female, that especially in the culture that we're in right now, where everything is so
I don't think it's a female thing.
crazy ass
They just,
racist.
so
yeah, it
the
probably
new-
is more of a black thing.
No, the new prime minister of Japan's a female. The new president of Mexico is
I
a
saw
female.
that.
Yeah. So and like I said, so I don't think it's a female thing. I just think the two women who've run for president so far, they just happen to be women. But I just think they were just
Again,
either
Hillary Clinton
unlikable,
won the popular vote.
unlikable,
or
or incompetent,
but
or a combination of both.
Okay, so Hillary Clinton won the popular vote.
Correct.
It didn't Harris win the popular vote also?
No, she did not. She
No,
lost
she
it.
did not.
She didn't lose. She didn't lose it by a lot, but she did lose. Actually, I think she's the first Democrat to lose the popular vote in the last 20 years. Don't quote me on
But
that.
she didn't.
so.
It wasn't. It was very close.
Very
It was close. It was like 1.3 million votes,
Yeah.
but she actually lost the popular vote and obviously lost the electoral college, which
No,
is
it
the only thing
wasn't
that matters.
1.3 million. It was less than that.
Okay, but she
1.3 million is actually a big margin.
Correct. Yeah, but she did lose the. I think she's the first Democrat nominee or running for president to actually lose the popular vote in the last several years. So
Wow, that's pretty wild.
yeah,
I mean,
but obviously the electoral college is the only one that counts. It's 270.
yeah, that was it was funny when she said that because I was thinking, you know what, I think they are ready for a female.
Yeah, it just
president.
has
I
to
don't
be the
think
right.
it's a
It just
big
has to be
deal.
the right one.
Yeah, I don't
that's
think
all.
it's a big deal at all.
So,
All right, Mark, you have a movie mention for today, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do your sponsor here. Mark's Movie Mentions is sponsored by the Association of Fir Tree Growers. For too long, fir trees have been butchered, cut, and destroyed for a couple of weeks of holiday enjoyment. The Association of Fir Tree Growers would like to remind people that lights look good on all different kinds of trees, and it's time to stop the senseless destruction of majestic and noble fir trees. So this holiday season, try ripping an oak tree or a maple out of the ground in the prime of its life, and drag it into your house, cover it with tinsel and shiny ornaments, and change the pattern of destruction. This year, be part of the solution instead of the problem. What? That's a real thing, Ted. Yeah, because according to some folks that live in Colorado, plants have feelings.
no, I've heard that before. I've actually heard that, like it's actually talking about like lobsters. It's like when you boil a lobster, they feel a lot of pain when you boil them. So that's
And nobody cares, Ted. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think a fucking cow feels like? Excuse me, when you ram a fucking bullet into its head. You think it's happy?
That's why a lot of people are. I mean, not a lot of people. That's why.
That's
some
why we
people,
don't eat people, Ted.
But that's why some people are vegan, because I think it's just like what they think about how you raise certain animals just for food.
I just
do
it because I don't want to eat meat.
Okay.
Meat bad. Meat bad. All right, Mark. Dazzle us with a cinematic specialty.
All right. So tonight I'm going to do something different. I'm going to mention a movie that's actually in the theaters right now that I just saw. It's called One Battle After Another, and it's starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro.
I love him.
Regina Hall, Tiana. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm sorry. I wrote this wrong. Regina Hall, Tiana Taylor, and Chase Infinity. It's a really good movie. It's got some great fucking names in it. It's obviously written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, one of my favorites. Had a budget of 135 to 175 million. I don't know why there's such a discrepancy there right now, but so far it already made 200 million in the box office.
Wait, how much did it cost?
130 to 175 million. That was the budget.
Wow.
And in the box office,
if you've got Sean Penn and Leonardo DiCaprio, that's probably...
Leonardo gets 20 million a film. That's his base. So he gets 20 million a film.
I mean, everything. I gotta imagine Sean Penn only does like one movie like every 5 years, so he probably gets like 50 million?
He's in a lot of movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So here's some names. I said there was great names in the movie. So Leo's name is Ghetto Pat Calhoun. His wife's his significant other is Perfidia Beverly Hills. And Sean Penn's name is Stephen J. Lockjaw. I thought it was pretty funny.
Stephen J. Lockjaw.
Yep.
Is this a comedy?
Colonel Lockjaw. It's a Paul Thomas Anderson film, so you can throw everything. It's technically it's an action thriller, but yeah, there's some pretty fucking funny scenes in it. Benicio del Toro is fantastic in the movie as usual, and everybody is. I mean, Regina Hall's amazing. Chase Infinity is fucking great in this movie. I mean, it's an incredible film. So basically, Leo plays an explosives expert in a revolutionary group. They're called the French 75. So they go around and they're a revolutionary group. I mean, there's lots of different things they do.
They bomb
that like politicians' offices and things like that. They do some
So he's a good guy.
Who?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, yeah. He's
a bad guy.
It's like an anti-hero.
No,
It's like an anti-hero.
No, they're trying to play like they're trying to expose corruption and things like that, and they're making a statement.
Okay.
So they're over the top, left revolutionary group. So some things happens. She gets pregnant. They kind of drop off. They separate, and then the movie kind of takes place when he's a single father raising their daughter of mixed race. And so now he's kind of like this washed up, was a revolutionary, and he's raising a daughter who's in high school, and he's getting high, and some things of the past come back, and the movie just goes on a great road trip, man. It's fucking awesome. I'm
guessing it's a 3-hour extravaganza.
No, it's not. The runtime is actually pretty reasonable. It's like, I'm gonna say it's 162 minutes, so it's 2.5 hours long.
That's not reasonable.
I don't know.
You sat in a movie theater for that? No, you didn't.
Twice. I saw it twice.
You didn't sit in a movie theater, though. I know how you watched it.
Yeah, it's streaming actually right now.
Yeah.
It is. It's streaming on
Magic Box.
It's streaming on Prime Video for $20.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on Apple TV next month for like half that.
Okay.
So there, you can stream it. It is available already. I highly recommend it though. I don't want to give too much more away because Lockjaw is Sean Penn's character. He plays an army. Becomes a colonel, but he's a member. He's a federal member of a federal, like kind of an ICE agent that's going after this terrorist group. So working with the FBI or whatever. So he was involved in trying to figure out who's doing these bombings and things like that. And then they kind of disbanded. They're all in hiding now. So he kind of comes back into the scene, and he's incredible in this film. He's such a what we would call like a method actor, right? So it's insane. He's like one of the best.
He was one of the best of all time. I mean, to think he started, Mr. Hand. What's
little
pizza on
Spicoli,
our time,
yeah. He
Mr.
never
Hand.
broke that. Yeah. So I highly recommend the film. Like I said, it's streaming for $20 right now on Prime, and it'll be on Apple TV for less than that next month, and it's in the theaters right now too. One Battle After Another, 2025. Leo, Sean, Benicio, Regina, Tiana, Chase.
That's a pretty high-powered lineup there.
Yeah, those three alone, right? And then, I mean, I got to tell you, I didn't know who. Well, Chase Infinity's been in some things. She's young, but she's fucking really good in this movie. So she has a lot more screen time than Regina Hall. Tiana, she's good in it too, but they don't have as much screen time as the other three actors in the film, other four actors in the film. Highly recommend it.
Viggio Mortensen's in this.
No, he's not in it. He was supposed to be in it. He's not in it.
It says he's part of the cast.
He's not in the movie.
Okay.
He was supposed to be in the film originally, like in 2023. He was in development stages. So in 2023, Paul Anderson took this film from a book adaptation, and he wrote the screenplay for it, and then he directed it. But he was originally looking at Joaquin Phoenix and Viggio Mortensen to play in it, but they're not in it.
Oh, okay. Well, it says it is. Here, I'm looking at the cast. One of the cast members is a rapper, and her name, I'm not fucking with you. This is her name, Jungle Pussy.
Okay.
That's in the movie. That's her code name in the film.
No, it's her real name. Her actual name is Jungle Pussy. She's known professionally. Her stage name is Jungle Pussy. So She must be playing herself in the movie.
I don't know. What are you looking at right
I'm
now?
looking at the cast. I mean,
No, I know what you're looking
it says-
at. That they're not in the movie, though. I mean, Viggio Mortensen's not in the film, and neither is Joaquin Phoenix.
I didn't say Joaquin. I mean, I'm looking at one battle after another. I'm looking at Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Chase Infinity, Tony Goodwin. Oh, I like him. Or Goldwyn. I like him a lot. He's awesome. Yeah, and it says Viggio Mortensen and Jungle Pussy.
Well, how could you be in the cast and not be in the movie?
That's
in the
He's
cast.
not in the movie. I don't know why are you messing with me? This is my
I think
movie
he's
mention.
but I think he's just like a bit player. In
He's
this.
not in the film.
Okay, he's not in the
Okay,
film.
this is
at
my
all.
movie mention. Stop fucking sabotaging it by going to some fucking, I don't know, website. The internet's not always right, Matt. It's not always right. Viggio Mortensen is not in the movie credits for this film. At the end of it, he's not in the film.
Okay, I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, somebody thinks he is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm saying is somebody thinks.
I understand that. So
Yeah.
he's not.
Okay, so if you like Viggio Mortensen, don't watch this.
Wasn't he in Lord of the Rings?
Viggio Mortensen?
We know he's in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
He's one of those Middle Earth characters that put you to sleep about halfway through. It's like walking through a cave or something.
What?
Yeah. Actually, if you want to fall asleep, just watch Lord of the Rings.
That's your yeah. Oh no, okay. So I'm looking at the full thing here, yeah. And I guess Viggio Mortensen is not listed on here. So
Well,
I'm in IMDb. I don't know what I was in before. I have no idea what I was in before, but yes, if you're a big fan of Viggio Mortensen, pass on this movie. Yeah, totally pass. All right, is there good shit blown up?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, this is 2.5 hours. I got to be 100% honest with you.
We've been talking for 2.5 hours.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
It feels like
It's-
we've been talking to. Oh, the movie's 2.5 hours. I mean,
it's worth it. I mean, the ending. You got to stick with this film.
for 2.5 hours, I need to wear astronaut diaper to watch that movie because I'm gonna pee in my pants. That's too long.
No, it's you know what? Here's what I'll say: 2.5 hours because I'm still on Napoleon. I'm probably like my third time. I've watched it 3 times now. I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through. Man, it's just impossible to finish. It is just it just hurts.
It's exhausting.
It is.
It's exhausting
because you gotta. I mean, you want to stay with it, so you want to have invest 30 to 40 minutes, right?
No, what you do just
It's just impossible.
watch when he wins. Just watch the Battle of Waterloo, and then fast forward to the end where he gets poisoned on the island of Elba. At the end, okay, that's what you got to do.
Did you just fucking ruin the movie for me?
Everybody knows that. It's common
I don't
knowledge.
care about
What movie?
Napoleon.
What movie?
Napoleon. I don't care about it. So how would I know? That's how he dies. He gets poisoned.
I'm just kidding.
No, we
He died
talked
peacefully in his sleep.
You dick.
We talked about this.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't bother me at all.
Whatever.
I saw that film with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
It was okay. I didn't like it that much. I think it was just okay.
yeah. It just dragged on.
Yeah.
and his obsession with this woman. I mean,
Just Josephine?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Whatever,
So-
whoever she is, I
Yeah.
don't even fucking. It was just like I was like, okay, moving on.
Yeah.
You went away for like 2 years, and she banged everything she get her hands on. No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't die from poisoning.
That was the story, but
Did he watch his own life story? He was bored to
No,
death?
he died. He had like a stomach thing, but he wasn't.
okay,
He had,
okay.
What they're saying now is that he had what essentially is stomach cancer.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
Makes
he
sense.
died from like an ulcer thing or stomach
Right,
cancer.
but he was in exile. I think like he got exiled, so he
Yeah,
definitely
twice.
died in exile. Yeah, so
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 things then before we get out of here, before we do our last thoughts. I have terrible news. What I do? Scientists have created a hybrid broccoli.
I just had some broccoli today.
called cauliflower.
No. So broccoli, I guess, is a cold weather crop. And for some stupid reason that no one can understand, they created a new broccoli that can grow in hotter climates. So we are going to have more broccoli.
Joy.
Unhappy. I'm very unhappy about
I heard broccoli is one of the few. Is it cruciferous? Is that the word for it? But it's one of the few vegetables that's actually really, really good. It's got some weird property that's really good for you versus like other vegetables, supposedly.
What?
Supposedly.
Are we ranking?
Yeah, it's up there. So
Okay.
I mean, it's not a beet, but you know. So,
Broccoli is good for you.
yeah, but it's supposedly there's something about broccoli specific to broccoli that
It's the farts, the broccoli farts.
Hold on. I'm just...
those are chili farts, Mark.
For next week, I will have a ranking of vegetables
Okay, yeah.
of good for you-ness
Yeah.
down to least good for you-ness. Okay. All right. No,
So it depends on what you're trying to add to your diet. Fiber, things of that nature, whatever you want. Fiber, protein, I don't know.
I mean, a vegetable.
Antioxidants.
Antioxidants. I mean, isn't a veg? I mean, if you're just eating a vegetable, you're just eating a vegetable, aren't you?
Of course.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you had to pick between, let's say, a big breakfast at McDonald's and broccoli, you're probably better off with broccoli for health purposes, even though I know it doesn't taste as good. That's all I'm saying.
Why are you a nutritionist?
That's all I'm saying.
You're smart.
See, there he goes again. See, he's doing it again. It's a two-drink minimum.
Do we not know this?
Well, obviously, apparently, a lot of people don't.
Breakfast, are you saying like a
nobody
like a
eats
egg?
broccoli for a fucking meal?
Why couldn't you?
You could, but a normal person to sit down. I'm going to have broccoli for dinner.
And sir,
it's a side.
It's
like
I will take the broccoli
and a side of broccoli.
Yeah, with a little bit more broccoli. Then. Yeah, thank you.
And some broccoli soup.
So I used to mess with the kids and say we were going to a restaurant, and it would be the House of Broccoli.
Oh, I thought it was Hooters.
No. I said, don't worry, everything has broccoli in it, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah. And the funniest thing is, I think I'm the only one in the family that doesn't actually like broccoli.
Do you know how many times we've talked about broccoli on this show since I've been on it?
Twice, 3 times,
at least 3 times.
Okay, well,
and I've said some things, and I could say it again, and you're gonna go, "You're out of your mind." No, that's not true. I'm gonna look this up, and you look it up. I'll just throw out some words here. James Bond. Okay.
Arthur R. Broccoli. Right, that's the guy who is that the producer, director, or the guy who wrote it?
Like that.
Yeah.
No, like the
that's when
producer.
you look in the credits. Yeah, when you look in the credits,
right.
It's like Arthur R. Broccoli or something.
You know why? You know where broccoli gets its name?
No. From him?
Yeah, I think his family invented or broccoli. Broccoli is not
the guy who made James Bond movies. Invented broccoli.
I don't
think Jesus invented broccoli, my friend.
No.
What? Sorry. Okay, if we've done the history of broccoli before, I just didn't care, and I don't remember. It's like Ted. I'm literally not going to remember.
So forgettable.
Yeah. All right.
There's something weird about it. I don't know. Let me think.
I'm going to get hold on. Let me just write this down. I'm going to get it. So ranking of
maybe it's
broccoli expert. Broccoli expert for the show next week.
So it was developed from a wild cabbage.
Like the cabbage was drunk all the time and whoring himself. Why is that cabbage sucking off? I want broccoli. You're a whore just like broccoli's a whore.
It's a broccoli that just stumbled out of a bukkake party.
That'd be so awesome. Okay.
I always thought that guy had something to do with it. But
Arthur R. Broccoli.
Something. I don't even know if it's spelled the same.
That's the fake name you give when the police arrest you. What's your name? Arthur R. Broccoli.
Arthur R. Broccoli, not Arthur D. Broccoli. Yeah, that guy's a jagoff. He actually invented broccoli. Yeah.
And I don't have any fingerprints, by the way. So
yeah, I invented my great grandfather
cauliflower. Cauliflower was like something.
Invented the concept of the whorehouse. Yeah. So I'm not a broccoli guy. All right. I didn't want to mention this, but have you guys ever heard of a power flush toilet?
Not that per se, but I've heard of something similar to that, where it's like an efficient flush toilet, and then there's
Nope.
Okay,
an efficient flush toilet is a completely different thing. That just uses less water. Mark, have you ever heard of a power flush toilet?
A power flush?
Power flush toilet.
I've heard of courtzy flush.
Yeah,
I've never heard of a power flush.
Okay, so this is weird. So Jackson's girlfriend was over last weekend, and she said that she's got 2 power flush toilets at her house, and I was just like, I don't know, like, what the fuck is this, right? And then I looked it up, and it has like an air thing in it, and it pushes it out. Now, here's the weird thing: it's actually more efficient than a regular toilet because it uses air to push out, so it uses less water,
like an airplane toilet.
Yeah, probably. Like we're really, use less water, but it really.
No, it's almost like in space, like the airlock where you get outside the capsule, and and you just get shot out, kind of like that. Like the pressure is it kind of like that?
I mean, does it shoot your ass out? I don't. No, isn't that weird? Like I don't know, Ted. It's
air pressure. Yeah,
it's an air pressure thing, right. And it's super strong. So it's actually better for your toilet.
Yeah. Sure.
Because there's less clogs, it gets rid of everything a lot cleaner.
Well, it goes through the pipes.
There's less left in there.
Through the pipes, makes sense.
But here's why. So I said,
is it necessary?
here's why it's necessary. So that's a funny thing. That's what I said. I said, I don't understand this.
I don't have an
because-
issue with any toilet in my house right
Hold
now.
on. But here's the reason. So Jackson's girlfriend's brother played football at the University of Bowling Green or something. He's a big lineman. He's a huge person. He's like 6'5", like 290 pounds. So her dad got this toilet because her brother was so big, taking such massive shits that he was clogging the toilets up. And they got these so that he could have multiple places to take a shit and it wouldn't clog it up because he was that big.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Isn't the source of toilets clogging the toilet paper and not the feces?
I think it's
it's
he's taking a 290-pound guy's pile of
but
taking his shit. And no, literally, this is the way it was. She described that he was eating so much and dumping so much that it was clogging up the toilet. So they got this thing, and now it just shoots out. And here's the weird thing: her brother will come home from work. He doesn't live there, but he'll come from work just to go to their house to use the toilet.
Sounds like he needs a power flush and a bidet all combined into one.
But yeah, so I didn't realize it. But here's the weird part.
I'm staying out of this.
No, it's actually
Makes sense.
it actually uses less water and is better for your pipes, and you can retrofit very inexpensively, like $70, $80.
Well, honestly, let's be honest. If you're at work and you have to use the bathroom in number 2, don't you feel?
Did you just say number 2?
Whatever, but I'm just saying, like, when you're using it somewhere other than your house, don't you feel like you won a minor victory because you're not putting strain on your toilet at home, right? Let's be honest.
Strain on your toilet.
What are you talking about?
Ted, I'm not reverse cowgirl fucking my toilet. I'm just taking a dump in it.
Whatever.
You think using the toilet properly is strain on the toilet? Where else are you supposed to
Let's
shit?
just say you had
Backyard,
a huge amount of chili,
neighbor's front lawn.
and you have to evacuate your bowels. You
go to work.
Yeah.
So you don't wear your toilet.
No, I'm saying you.
So
no,
I did
I'm not saying you're purposely doing it, but I'm saying you're already
It
at
just
work.
doesn't make any sense. What kind of toilet do you have? Like a wooden toilet?
It makes perfect sense.
Where it would wear down?
He's got an
It doesn't
outhouse.
wear down.
Let's read between the lines.
What?
Yeah.
Read between what lines?
The point is, anytime you're using something that's not associated with your house, that puts wear and tear on something, and it's not putting wear and tear on your house, regardless of what that apparatus is, it's you save something, right? That's all I'm saying.
It's 100% true.
That's all I'm saying.
No, one of the things I saw was ways for people to save money, like extreme savers. One of the things they talk about is
no toilet paper.
No. Going to the bathroom at work so that you can save the amount of time or save the amount of stress on your toilet and toilet paper at your house. It's a way to save money.
You're not doing it purposely. You're not doing it purposely. You're not doing it purposely, but it just turns out that way.
Yeah. Every flush is one less flush that thing
one
has.
less potential clog in your drain line, so.
Yeah.
He's so flummoxed by
potential drain. I mean, I don't know.
Ted is probably a pretty intense. I don't want to know this, but he's probably an intense shitter. Okay. Remember last week I mentioned that Ghislaine Maxwell is in a much more fun, in her words, a much more fun prison. I think that's the way she said it. She was talking about
Giselle Maxwell.
She was talking. Yeah. She fucked up.
Jeffrey Epstein's partner in crime. For those who don't know.
So she got fucked up, and she got people fired because she accidentally, during an interview, mentioned some of the perks that she gets in her new minimum security prison that other people don't get. Are you guys ready for these perks? She has a puppy to play with in prison. Wow. She has a puppy. Yes,
always younger. Not a full-grown dog. Not an adult dog, but a puppy.
No, but you know what? That's not uncommon. That's not uncommmen. So actually, a lot of death row.
Understand the concept of what he's saying?
No, but it's
an underage dog.
Right. No, but seriously, a lot of death row inmates. A lot of them have cats or pets, to kind of pass the time.
Like, we'll get you
all the child molesters have kittens.
Yeah. We'll get you a dog, a puppy, a young dog that I could groom.
Oh my God!
Literally and figuratively.
Has it been trained? It hasn't been trained, so it doesn't know. Okay, it doesn't know what's right and wrong. Okay, Jesus Christ. She gets custom made meals. Okay. She mentioned that she has a special place to meet her guests with snacks and refreshments, and this one I would consider the biggest perk of them all. She gets, are you ready for this? As much toilet paper as she wants.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
So my funny thing about her, like I didn't really pay too much attention to her, but now that I think about that case, so she was actually dating that Jeffrey Epstein guy, you know, and like I said, so, and she's already rich. I think like she comes from a very rich family herself, so she wasn't like poor or anything. And so not only was she dating and obviously having a ongoing sexual relationship with Jeffrey Epstein, but so she wasn't even good enough for him where like he actually switched her to like making her his assistant to procure allegedly young girls for him. So talk about low self-esteem. So you're not even good enough to be his girl. You're not even good enough to be the most reviled pedophile's girlfriend. And now you've been recruited to recruit.
But I think that was part of it.
Yeah, but the point is, I mean, how low on the totem pole? I mean, like, on the totem pole do you have to be for that?
So she's not as high as the people they traffic.
But I'm saying she's not even good enough to like he actually dumped her in a way. Like he kept her on board, but just to like procure younger girls for him.
Ted, she was part of the whole thing. She did stuff.
I know that, but the point is she was actually seeing him like she had a relationship with him before that happened.
I don't know if it was a real relationship. It was a fucked up relationship
It was
where
he's
a child molester and she's a child molester
They
that
have
helped
a very
him.
open relationship. They're fucking having sex with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I don't think it wasn't a relationship, Ted.
But
Their
the
whole
point-
life revolved around sex.
But talk about making like I mean she made like
illegal sex with children.
Wait,
Yeah.
there's P Diddy bad decisions and there's Jeffrey Epstein bad decisions. So Jeffrey Epstein's like the Michael Jordan of bad decisions, where P Diddy's like the
That's a nice way to say that.
P
I like that.
Diddy's like he's like
Very
it's like
loud.
the Horace Grant of bad decisions. You know, so he made a lot of bad decisions, but he'll be out in 4 years.
Horace Grant.
This bitch ain't getting out.
You know
Horace
what?
Grant was
I'd be
awesome.
willing, Ted. I'd be willing to bet $1 with you.
I know, but he's
Horace
not.
Grant won 4 championships.
I know, but he's not Michael
Right,
Jordan.
but
That's
Michael
what I'm
Jordan
saying.
won 6,
Yeah.
and he would have been a better. No, I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to
don't.
go there. Okay, let's. No, I just so
what I'm saying.
I'm just saying when she said all these things, people got fired because she's not supposed to have that shit. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's last thought it. Mark, I'm gonna let you go first.
That's it.
That's it.
Done.
You're what? No last thought?
No.
0. What?
I don't know. What do you say? I'm all out of words, man. The fucking show's 3 hours long.
Okay,
I blew
Ted.
my load an hour ago.
Okay. Earmuffs.
All right, Ted, blow your load.
My last thought. Well, I'm not gonna do that. But my last thought is like, if I had to have a safe word, if you had to have a safe word, what would it be?
For what?
For anything. For life. For life.
Doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
For anything.
Rogers, I want that goddamn report done in 2 weeks. Oatmeal.
For anything. I don't think you know how safe words work.
No
Or what the
fucking idea.
purpose is.
He has no fucking idea how safe words work. And okay, here's my last thought. If all goes well, pretty soon most of the Epstein files will be released, and everyone in the world will have to choose between 2 realities. Okay, the first one is everything in there is pretty darn close to the truth, and everyone implicated is guilty to some degree and is a pedophile. They had sex with underage girls. That's choice number 1. Okay. The second option you have to believe is that everything in those files is true except for the stuff about Donald Trump, which is made up, a hoax, or not true because the guy who is implicated says he did nothing wrong despite the obvious evidence to the contrary. Here's my problem. The thing that worries me the most is I think I might know people who are going to choose option number 2.
We're ending the show, Ted. We're ending the show.
Okay, so those are the 2 realities, folks, and who knows? Maybe by next week, we'll live those realities. Keep listening, keep enjoying, and do that 5-star thing. Okay, it will really look cool, and we'll see everybody next week.